It says Michael Jordan's first Air Jordan sneakers sold for a record 56,000. What? Five? Sorry, five. Yeah, I'm sounding like Zuma here, bro. 500,000.
Listen properly. 5,000. Okay, take it from the top.
But Michael Jordan's first Air Jordan sneakers sold for a record $560,000 at, how do you say it? Sotheby's? Sotheby's? Sotheby's.
I don't know. It's not even Asian. I did the calculation, bro. That's 10 million rand almost.
Jesus.
Yeah, for second-hand sneakers. Well, second-hand feet.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's memorabilia. It's not like they're going to be wearing it. It's not, I mean...
But you're exactly, bruh. It's memorabilia. You're paying so... Oh, it doesn't make sense, bruh. People got money, Joe. Yes.
Yeah, and also, what is it? It's bragging rights. When you have your friends come over and you're like, yo, here's Michael Jordan's sneakers. I paid 10 million for these sneakers. And then everyone's like, cool, man. Well, what are we going to eat tonight? We're going to eat pilchards and bread.
Yeah, bruh. Yo, you know what? I think I need to get new friends, man. I don't like you, man. Out here fucking wasting your money on 1985 Jordan sneakers. I didn't know this about Jordan though. That like most Jordan basketball shoes, they are mismatched pair in size. 13 left and 13 and a half. He's got big feet, and they mismatch. You know what they say about guys with big feet that are mismatched?
What?
They got big socks that also mismatch. I'm sorry, I had to.
But you know, Michael Jordan was what? How tall was he compared to the rest of the basketball? Because when you look at that documentary, when you watch the documentary, he seems pretty short.
No, he's tall. This is just the guys in the NBA are freakishly fucking massive. But he's tall. He's like 6'6".
He's 1.98 meters. That's a door. What a door length. But look at LeBron and Shaq. Two buff. Kobe.
Exactly, bro. That's what
Kobe was the same height.
LeBron is 2.6. Yes, sis.
Shit, Kobe was the same height as Michael Jordan. How crazy is that?
Yeah, how crazy was that episode where they did that rookie match and that all-star game and Kobe was a rookie.
Yeah, dude, that's insane.
So let's talk about that documentary, man. It was dope, bro. I loved it.
Dude, it's one of the fucking greatest documentary series I've ever watched.
Yeah, not only is it cool if you're a basketball fan, but like as a documentary, it's brilliant.
Exactly, the way they built it up, the mix between the drama, the way they switched between the past and the present, or not really present, but the beginning and the end type thing. It was fucking crazy.
My favorite thing about the documentary is how it humanized Michael Jordan, right? Because for me, Michael Jordan was just like this symbol of like
symbol on a sneaker.
Yeah, even as a kid in the 90s, like you always used to see like Chicago Bulls branding and Michael Jordan branding and Nike ads, but you never knew the guy. You used like Space Jam, even like you.
It was also in the Michael Jackson music video.
Yeah, true. 2 Michaels for one.
Yeah, didn't have Macaulay Culkin, is it? No.
What's cool about the documentary is like you see Michael Jordan is just like a normal dude. He drinks, he smokes cigars.
Yeah, but my favorite bit about that documentary was Dennis Rodman, bro. Dennis Rodman is a fucking legend, bro. That guy had zero fucks, dude. Zero fucks.
I love during the finals, he went to the other side of America for wrestling, bruh. To do a wrestling gig. I was like, oh, that's pretty gangster. I'm not gonna lie.
And then he was banging Carmen Electra, and he went to Las Vegas for a week before.
Having the time of his life, bro. He dated Madonna, bro.
He did. I don't know if that's a great thing or not. I mean, depending on what the option is of Madonna.
And isn't he friends with like Kim Jong-un or something?
There's actually, check it out. There's a Vice documentary of Dennis Rodman and some of the what did you call those guys? The NBA All Stars or whatever. Not the All Stars. Those guys used to those fat chicks. and shit like that. The troop. No, not the Dream Team, man. They used to
the Harlem Globetrotters.
Globetrotters. The Harlem Globetrotters. So he took the Globetrotters with him to North Korea, and in that Vice documentary, you can actually see like the propaganda and how they cover up stuff in North Korea. It's basically like have you ever watched that movie with Seth Rogen and James Franco? What's it called?
The Interview.
The Interview. So that movie is very similar to that documentary.
Yeah, I've seen the documentary. I saw it a while ago, but yeah, it's hella interesting. Like North Korea is, it's fucked, bro. It's fucked. Why do they love that guy so much? I don't understand.
I don't know, man. It's conditioning, bro. You can condition kids from a young age to worship and idolize someone. I mean, how do you think there's so many religious people in the world? You know,
it's because how we also have been conditioned to love Nelson Mandela, right?
Exactly. People can't see a negative side of Nelson Mandela at all, you know. So, well, white people.
Same thing, but different.
Yeah.
Well, except for people who think he sold out to the white man.
Yeah, there's also people who think that Nelson Mandela actually died in like 1980 something, and the guy who came out of jail and stuff was just an actor or a lookalike.
Oh. It was Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, but you know, this documentary dude also like Scottie Pippen. Man, Scottie Pippen.
I love Scottie Pippen. I like his swag. I like his demeanor. I like his philosophy. He was a hard worker, and he passed the ball. He was a team player.
Yeah, but
without Scottie Pippen, there would be no Michael Jordan.
You think so?
Well, okay, that's an extreme statement, but like there wouldn't be Chicago Bulls wouldn't have been so successful. I think Michael Jordan would have been MVP year in, year out, but Scottie Pippen helped Chicago Bulls to win.
That's what I realized about the documentary, because I mean, when you grow up, you only know Jordan and you know maybe Rodman. You've heard of these names, but you don't realize how important the other players were. And also Michael as well. Michael never wanted to play in a subpar team. That's why he didn't want to stay and reset the team, because the owner wanted to get rid of all the old guys and keep Michael and get new guys. And Michael was like, nah, I'm only going to play with the best. I only want to play with the best, you know?
Yeah. Yo, and that team was dope. It was Rodman, Pippen, Jordan, and then that white point guard. He's fire. That white point guard was dope.
Yeah, but even that Croatian dude, Kovacic or whatever.
Yeah, bro, that Croatian dude, bro. I like that he came back in the Olympics. Yo, they fucked.
Yeah, dude, they gave him shit and the guy was badass, bro. Was ice cold, that guy.
Yeah, those European basketball players can play, man. They dope.
Yeah. Apparently. But it's quite interesting, dude. This documentary got me hooked on basketball again, because I used to play on the PlayStation on NBA 98. And yeah, dude, when I was a kid, and I used to love it. And also our school had a huge basketball culture, and then I just stopped. You know, I just didn't follow it anymore. So I want to get back into it. I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I know. I play basketball.
Yeah, I know you're a proper baller, so.
Yeah, but I stopped because fucking 2 sprained ankles. But I really want to get back into basketball. The documentary did inspire me to pick up the rock and start playing again.
Yeah, and I remember in school we used to debate about whether basketball versus soccer, who has to be more fit. After seeing the documentary, I realized basketball, you have to be fit, bro. It's constant movement, 4 quarters. It's
physical. It's jumping. It's sprinting. It's dashing. It's running. It's jogging.
And also, dude, NBA Finals, guys play 7 games.
Yeah. That's true, eh? Yo, and if you like a main player, you play all those minutes, boy. You don't take a break.
I don't understand why they never actually made NBA Finals just 1 game, and then it's a neutral venue.
Money.
Oh yeah, make more money. You have 7 games. You have more tickets.
I like that sort of. I like because they call it a series, right? So you can go 2-0 up in the series, and then the other team can come back. Then it's 2-2, and then it's 3-2, then it's 3-3, and then game 7 is like, yo.
Yeah.
I love that, like that sort of idea of Game 7 being the final, like Game
Yeah.
7 final mentality.
Yeah, it was pretty dope to see a lot of these finals. Like, yo, man, basketball's quite intense, bro. Like, some of the shots they made with 5 seconds on the buzzer and shit like that was crazy. Fucking insane.
That one episode where the Bulls were losing and then the team scored at like 4 seconds remaining, and then Michael Jordan had a chance, and then the ball went in, and then it went out. It was like, oh shit. I also like that Michael Jordan wasn't like an overnight success. It took him 7 years to win his first championship.
Yeah, I know. No, but he did win a lot of college basketball. Like, his college basketball team was.
Yeah, but from the time he was a rookie in the NBA.
Yeah. Because you also got to remember, when Michael got to the Bulls, he didn't come to a Bulls team that was already star-studded. You know, it was a bunch of guys who were doing drugs and alcohol, didn't give a shit. And then he came and then revolutionized the whole, let's get focused and let's try to win things. It's kind of like Arsene Wenger at Arsenal. Apparently, Arsenal were known to be like the fat team of the UK. Guys were eating chocolates. And then when Arsene Wenger got there, he put everyone on a diet and made fitness the most important thing. And it revolutionized the whole of the Premier League. So, you know, that sort of influence.
That's why I love that philosophy of Michael Jordan being like this ultimate professional and hard worker. And he's like so competitive that like it's kind of like crazy how competitive he is. And then like he uses that competitive nature to like get to that level of Michael Jordan so he can do what he needs to do. Like, he even makes like enemies out of people. Like, somebody says some shit about him, then he's like, okay, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, exactly. That guy's trash talking was next level, bro.
Yeah, as well, bro. He was a trash talker. He had ball skills. He was athletic. He was everything, dude. That's why when somebody says you're the Michael Jordan of something, you know what I'm saying? You're the Michael Jordan of. That's like, I really understand that now. Like, Michael Jordan was probably the best basketball player ever, and like to be the best, you have to like make those sacrifices as well. You can't drink. You can't fuck around. You gotta work hard. You gotta get up when you fail. You gotta take the losses in life. You gotta like keep on going. Even when you win, you gotta keep on going.
Yeah. I remember, who's this guy? Robbie was telling me like when he used to go, I think on these boat cruises with Trevor to do some gigs on these boat cruises. He said that like they would be partying after gigs and stuff all night, but Trevor would go to sleep, and early in the morning he'd be the first one exercising, trying to wake the guys up and getting focused. I mean, that sort of mentality is what defines the greats from, you know, the normal. You know,
yeah, dude. It's at the end of the day, it's what makes you different, right?
Excellent.
The hours you put in the gym, the hours you put practicing, the hours you just put in not fucking around as well, bruh.
Yeah. But also, like, for Michael Jordan to trash talk like that, I like people, like, I think trash talking is cool, man, but you gotta be able to back it up. Don't ever be a trash talker that can't back it up.
That's true, eh? Yeah, that's true. Don't talk shit if you can't back it up. You gotta walk the talk.
Yeah, apparently there's a psychological term for that. Like, if you say something out loud in terms of trash talking or like motivation, it motivates you to prove not only the people that you said that to, but to yourself as well, because you've heard yourself saying it.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's sort of like an affirmation that you tell to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So if I go around telling people like, yo, I'm gonna go climb Mount Everest in 5 years, the fact that you're saying it means that now you have a point to prove you said it. So you have to be a man of your word. And that's what I liked about Jordan. He was a man of his word.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I like that coach as well, Phil Jackson.
Oh, dude, what a legend.
Legend as well, bro. Imagine coaching that started team, bro. Like, so many egos, so many like issues you're gonna have to deal with, and like he was the perfect coach for that sort of team as well.
Yeah, dude, like the way he was so chilled as well. Like that's in fact like the whole Rodman situation as well. I mean, that coach could have been like, you're off the team, or I'm gonna put you on the bench, whatever. But he didn't. He knew that Rodman, doesn't matter what he does behind the scenes, Rodman is going to step up in the game. And that's what I liked about Rodman, bro. He had all this glamour shit happening on the behind the scenes. But when he got on the court, the guy gave it 110%, bro.
He plays, bruh. He plays. He does what he needs to do, bruh.
Yeah. It was so funny. I
So
remember
we can say that that Chicago Bulls team is probably the greatest sports team ever.
Yeah, but I was looking at the history of back-to-back wins in NBA Finals. Chicago Bulls doesn't have as many as the Boston Celtics. Ooh.
Okay, but are we talking about white NBA now? Because that's I can't take that shit serious. Where they're wearing short shorts and everybody's white.
Yeah, that's true. Also, you got to think about it in the 50s, 60s, 70s. NBA was just. I'm not too sure if a lot of black people were allowed to play basketball. I mean,
they're too busy fighting for their fucking rights.
Yeah, it's true. Actually,
but let's check the date there on the Celtics winning record.
When they see the NBA history, NBA winners list. So, like, I mean, the fucking Raptors are winning now. Like, geez, dude, when I was interested in basketball, the Raptors were like, who the fuck?
What do you think of LeBron?
I don't know. I mean, on Instagram, I see a lot of clips of LeBron doing some crazy shit, but nobody's Michael.
He ain't no Jordan.
No Jordan, bro.
Yeah, Jordan just had that. He has that thing, bro. Fuck, I love Jordan. I love his. How's those baggy suits that he wears? Eh?
But that was the style back then, bro. But check here. So from 1957 till 1969, Boston Celtics, bro.
Yeah, hey, bro. That's white basketball now, though. That's the 50s. Nah, bro.
I mean, there were teams like St. Louis Hawks and Minneapolis. I mean, if the Milwaukee Bucks are winning, yeah. I mean, there was a team called the Washington Bullets. But I must say, the LA Lakers also have a crazy fucking history in terms of how many they've won.
Yeah, the big names do. The Lakers, New York Knicks, although they don't win. Golden State Warriors, that's with Steph Curry now.
Yeah, but Golden State Warriors has been in the last few years.
Steve Kerr, that's the guy that was point guard for the Bulls.
Oh, yeah, but wasn't Steve Kerr replaced by Paxton? Or was Paxton before him?
Yeah, he replaced Paxton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pat Riley. Yeah. So the first ever winners were Philadelphia Warriors in 1947.
Oh, wow. 1947.
Yeah.
That's a year before apartheid started.
Shit. So, there was definitely no basketball in South Africa then.
It's crazy that basketball is not bigger in Africa, though.
Well, I remember in school, bro, because I mean, I went to international school and a lot of the guys were from like Zambia and Zimbabwe and Malawi, and they were all interested in basketball. Basketball wasn't like the number one thing. It was more
Yeah.
in African countries.
When I go play basketball at Zoo Lake, I'm like the only South African there sometimes. It's guys from Mozambique, Angola. Yeah, it's like, but like, there's no money in Africa NBA, Africa basketball, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of an investment thing. I don't think people are going to invest.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they sort of like start a league, yeah, and then they start like recruiting and drafting players from Africa to play in the NBA.
I think Kenya should be the place where basketball should really, blow up, because if you got the Maasai there, those guys gonna be dunking non-stop, bro. Non-stop.
All of the time, boy.
They already jump so high, bro.